And while it turned out to be the quietest of Fridays, irrespective of all that anticipation that Reliance and Unilever, after their solid numbers, are going to sail us through, while Reliance, yes, sure did. So it did support the Nifty at that 10,900 mark, but yeah, still aloof for that 11K. What really dragged the index lower was Sun Pharma, not so much by way of contribution, but just by way of news flow, I guess. The fact that Sun Pharma has now written to SEBI, and this comes just minutes after its clarification, coming in saying that they have not received any 172-page document from the whistleblower and they're completely unaware of their contents. They're saying that they're actually urging the regulator, saying that shareholders' value got eroded on malified campaign launched by certain media houses. And they're saying that, the whistleblower documents being offered for inspection now to institutional investors, and they're urging that the regulator should examine the matter in its entirety. Shailesh Haribhakti joins in to get us more perspective on really where exactly is this situation heading in. Shailesh, hi, afternoon. Thanks for joining in. Before we dissect what their commentary to SEBI is, it clearly is sniffing of panic, because with the stock now falling to a 6-year low and the kind of excruciating volumes as well coming in the stock price in this fall in the last 2 trading sessions, I'm glad that the company is actually, sitting up and taking notice and at least communicating with investors.
Yeah. No, I think it's an issue of asymmetry of information being brought back on track. And my take is that the regulators, the company, the entire system must step in to eliminate the possibility that it is false information which is driving stocks up and down. And therefore, I think if there's an offer of transparency, it should be grabbed, the system should grab it, and there should be a very quick and very comprehensive process to bring information symmetry back to play. And I think we should stop the blame game of who's responsible for what. We need to get to the root and eliminate the possibility that we are all dealing with false or fictitious or pregnant information which is trying to drive your decision making in a particular way.
But Mr. Haribhakti, the fact that, Sun Pharma itself is urging the regulator to step in and examine the matter, do you think that would be the next eventuality? SEBI would have to come in purely because of the kind of market cap erosion and shareholder value erosion that we've seen in just 2 trading sessions?
No, I think SEBI has shown great sagacity to make sure that the integrity of the market and the symmetry of information and the symmetry of data is maintained. And so I would say that SEBI will make the right choices at the right time. Who should do it, how, all of these are matter of semantics and matter of form and process. To me, the important thing is this should be nailed, and it should be nailed fully, firmly, finally, and swiftly.
But you think it can? I mean, is the process that easier in the kind of market that we're in right now?
Thing is easy, but we just need to, as a challenge comes up before us, we need to take it on, and we need to make sure that we are in a position to strengthen the system, because that's ultimately what is important. Market should work only on clean, seamless, symmetric data.
But Mr. Haribhakti, I mean, in all fairness, I mean, this is almost a case of one wondering whether or not there's no smoke without fire. It's just a whistleblower allegation, right? Why should the market be so aggravated in its reaction? At a time when the Nifty is holding out quite okay. If it was a weak market, if it was the October time, I would still understand the kind of punishment that Sun Pharma is getting. It's not like the regulator or the US FDA has sat up and taken notice saying, this and this is wrong with Sun Pharma. This is just a whistleblower complaint.
I mean, I believe strongly in the wisdom of the crowd. And I've always strongly believed that the market knows better than all of us singly. And therefore, I have deep respect for the collective wisdom of the markets. Having said that, I think everything that we can possibly do or can possibly cite to make the market deeper, more trustworthy, more reliable, we should do. And that's the tack I would take.